Alright, we need to talk about just how strong was Gogeta in Dragon Ball Z. That is what I want to talk about. And the reason why is because I've been wanting to talk about this for a long time, actually, for years. But I never did, just because it always sparks up a debate that I just never really wanted to get into. But I think it would be a lot easier now that the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie came out and they pretty much just made Gogeta crazy strong, or at least they confirmed, well, I'm not gonna say confirmed, because I think what I'm gonna say about that could be up for debate as well, but for the most part they showed that he's a lot stronger than what a lot of people thought he was. So we're gonna start off with, actually we're really just gonna talk about one thing. There's one thing that's been bothering me for years, and I mean years, about Gogeta, and that's this whole thing about him only being dozens of times stronger than Goku or Vegeta. I never understood that, and the reason why is because, as far as I know, if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments, but as far as I know, it's one thing that says anything about dozens of times, and when I read it, I'm pretty sure it didn't say anything about him being dozens of times stronger than Goku or Vegeta. First of all, that one thing was specifically talking about Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and it said Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is dozens of times stronger than a normal Super Saiyan 4. The way I took that, and hopefully I don't catch a lot of hell for this, because most people took that as he's dozens of times stronger than Goku or Vegeta. I took that as them saying that his Super Saiyan 4 multiplier is dozens of times higher than the normal Super Saiyan 4 multiplier. It makes more sense. It makes more sense for a few reasons. One is because fusions are just OP as hell in every way possible, so it makes sense that their multipliers would be higher than a normal Super Saiyan's multipliers. It just makes sense. I'm not saying that that's true, but it makes more sense than saying that is saying that he's dozens of times stronger than Goku or Vegeta. It makes more sense, because if we're gonna say that he's dozens of times stronger than them, then why don't they just put a regular picture of regular Gogeta and just say Gogeta is dozens of times stronger than whoever the weakest link is in the fusion? Because as we know, the power of the fusion dance scales from whoever the weakest is of the two, which Goku and Vegeta tend to be even a lot, so that little weakness probably doesn't even apply to Gogeta. Maybe, I don't know. But anyways, it makes more sense. They're talking about Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta specifically, and they say he's dozens of times stronger than a normal Super Saiyan 4. It doesn't say Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Vegeta, it says a normal Super Saiyan 4. So I took it as them saying that his multiplier is dozens of times stronger than a normal one's multiplier. That's just the way I took it. A lot of people didn't take it that way. I'm not going to debate that. What I will debate with you, though, is another reason why it makes more sense, and that's because they pretty much show in Dragon Ball Z against Buu, when we have Gotenks, they pretty much show that Gotenks is way stronger than just dozens of times Goten, or even Trunks if we take Trunks, because Trunks is the stronger one. You're supposed to take Goten, but it doesn't matter. We're going to talk about this, and this is actually another huge debate. There's so many debates when it comes to Dragon. I mean, I guess there's debates when it comes to anything, but I'm gonna spark so many of these topics right now, so hopefully I don't catch a lot of hell for this. But the debate we're gonna talk about now is Gotenks versus Super Saiyan 3 Goku. The problem with this is that it's pretty much heavily implied that base Gotenks, and I kind of hate to say it because I'm like a Goku fanboy, so I hate to say it, but it's pretty much heavily implied that base Gotenks is stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. The reason why is because Super Saiyan 3 Goku was fighting Big Buu. They were fighting pretty damn evenly. Then when they went into the time chamber, when Gotenks came out of the time chamber, I think they only did like 2 weeks, but still, when they came out of the time chamber, Piccolo looked at them, and Piccolo was like, oh, when he sensed their power, he was like, crap, maybe they can beat Super Buu. Super Buu, who is for sure stronger than Big Buu. Even if we were to say that Super Buu is equal to Evil Buu demolished Big Buu. Demolished him, so we know for a fact he's stronger than Big Buu. Piccolo thought base Gotenks could beat Super Buu, who is obviously stronger than Big Buu, who was more or less equal to Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I hate to admit it, a lot of people hate to have this debate. Well, they don't hate it, people love this debate because they argue for days about this, but a lot of people don't want to hear it, but I'm pretty sure base Gotenks at that point was in fact stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Now this is where the dozens of times comes into play. if you take the multipliers for Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan is 50 times base. Super Saiyan 2 is twice the strength of Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan 3 is 4 times stronger than Super Saiyan 2. That's a 400 times multiplier from base. Super Saiyan 3 is 400 times stronger than base. And yet base Gotenks is stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who is stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goten or Trunks. You see what I'm saying? If we were to say that, I had to look it up, and I think it said that dozens can be anything from 24 to 144. If we were to say that it was dozens of times, then we would say that something as ridiculous as Super Saiyan 3 Goten being stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku was possible. Do you see what I'm saying? Let's just go down the list real quick. If we can agree that base Gotenks is stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then we throw in the whole dozens thing, and then we can highball it, and I think the max that I saw was 144. So we say that Gotenks at base is 144 times stronger than Goten. It makes no sense, because if he's only 144 times stronger than Goten, and Super Saiyan 3 Goten is 400 times stronger than Goten, that means Super Saiyan 3 Goten is stronger than base Gotenks, who's stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. You see where I'm going with this? This is why the dozens of times thing bothered me for years. For us to say that Gotenks, who is a fusion of the fusion dance, is only dozens of times stronger than Goten, we would all have to sit here and agree that if Goten somehow, Goten or Trunks, doesn't matter which one you talk about, if both of them, if either of them found a way to become a Super Saiyan 3 while they were in the time chamber, they would have been stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku in just 2 weeks. I can understand if it was not even 2 years, man. If it was 20 years and they grew up in the time chamber and became Super Saiyan 3s, I can understand. But you're talking about two childs. If they managed to become Super Saiyan 3s within 2 weeks, they would have been stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This is why I have such an issue with the dozens of times debate. That's why. Because if we go back to that picture, it makes more sense because it's specifically talking about Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. It makes more sense that it says that he is dozens of times stronger than a normal Super Saiyan 4, which means he just has a much, much bigger multiplier, which makes sense because he was a monster. He was literally invincible in Dragon Ball GT. So this video is at an end. I will talk to you guys about this another day because I actually wanted to go into like some calculations to do like some ideas of how strong he might be. Maybe like they were going to be super low balls, but if anybody wants to see that video, because I actually do want to go into this about what I think his multipliers would be, like how much stronger he really is compared to base Goku or Vegeta, I want to talk about that. But this video is coming to an end, so we will talk about that next time. So please like it if you like it. You should subscribe if you want more. And join me in the next one. All right, y'all. I'm out.